What's going on, guys? Jacob Ober here, coming to you with some rather unfortunate Packers news today. It's been a while since I've actually reported some Packers news. I think the last time I did was the Kenny Clark extension a few weeks ago, but today the Packers had their first really significant injury of training camp. Fifth-round pick linebacker out of Minnesota, Kamal Martin, apparently had a torn meniscus, and he had surgery for it today. He's expected to miss the next 6 to 8 weeks, and that's kind of a big blow to the Packers linebacking core. I mean, there was a legitimate competition from what I've heard between Kirksey, Oren Burks, and Ty Summers and Kamal Martin. There's a pretty intense competition between those players, and Kamal Martin was really standing out from what I've heard. So that is a pretty significant loss for the Packers, and I've also heard that Oren Burks hasn't been 100%, and he's been kind of injury prone the past few years as well. So really the Packers have Kirksey, who I think a lot of people would have expected to start, and then you have Ty Summers as the backup, who was a seventh-round pick 2 years ago, I want to say. I can't remember how long ago he was, but I know he was a seventh-round pick. And that kind of leaves the Packers linebacking core a little bit thin, and that's a bit concerning because, as we all know, the linebacking position is really, really important for this Packers team, and it was a big reason why the Packers lost in the playoffs last year. So for it to be this thin heading into the season is not an ideal situation for them, and I certainly hope that Kamal Martin has a speedy recovery as well, and that he can get back to playing for the team as soon as possible, because he had a lot of promise and was showing a lot of promise. Matt LaFleur described him as very athletic and intelligent at the position, which is, a really good thing. As a middle linebacker, you want to have a guy who is extremely athletic and a guy who is intelligent enough to be able to command the defense, kind of. So that's a really, really good thing to hear from him, but still really disappointing news today for that. I'm sure the Packers will make do, though. They always have the next man up mentality, and we're only a couple weeks away from actually less than a couple weeks away from the first game of the season against Minnesota, and it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. I think I touched on this in an earlier video, but I'm really interested to see how things are going to be without fans in a lot of NFL stadiums. It's going to be a lot different from what a lot of us are accustomed to seeing, and of course the players as well. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully, like I said, Kamal Martin can recover as quickly as possible, and the Packers can hopefully regain some of the depth at that position. But in the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. That's all I have to say. Just kind of wanted to report that news to you guys. I know a lot of you kind of rely on me for the Packers updates and stuff, and this is certainly one of the most newsworthy things out of training camp that we've had in the past few weeks. So in the meantime, guys, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter @AlbertSports, and on Instagram username Jacob_Ober, and I'll see you guys next time. Go Pack, go.